If you click on this video, chances are you wanna get shredded. You wanna get those chiseled abs and you wanna get lean while also having a lot of muscle mass on you. So if you're new here, I'm Tomasz, and in this video I will show you how to do it as fast as possible, because summer is here and we will want to stay in shape and basically get there. So if you're fat, or if you're skinny fat, or basically if you want to get a lot of muscle mass while being a little bit lean, this is for you. So click on full screen and let's straighten it. So the first thing what we're gonna cover is training. Now these are the topics what we're gonna cover, but these are not things that are just basics. I'm not gonna talk about that you have to sleep 8 hours to get there. I'm gonna cover everything in details so you know exactly what to do. And if you say, who am I to even talk about this? Well, I've been training for the past 3 years and I've been building muscle and trying different techniques, what works, what wouldn't work. And basically I come to some conclusion that might help you. It helped me, it helped my clients and also my friends. So this is a gem, trust me. So what we start off is your training. Your training is basically the most important thing. Now many people say that your diet is the big one in these terms, but if you have your diet right but you're not training right, then you're not gonna build muscle. And we want to have aesthetic physique, we want to have a lot of muscle mass. We don't want to be just lean like these fitness influencers who are just skinny like that and they're lean. If that is your goal, okay, then diet is important. But if you want to have sustainable and big physique with leanness, you have to get your training right. So what will help you with this? We want to start with full body training or any kind of high frequency split. Now you might ask why, and this is the reason why. If you're cutting or maintaining, you are fatiguing a lot more because you don't have a lot of calories. So obviously we want to manage your fatigue. And if you're going to train more often, if you're going to train like this will ensure that you will keep your muscle mass. Because when you're training like push-pull legs or bro split, you can link only stimulus once or twice per week. But when you're training full body, you're training more times per week and your body don't have time to atrophy. And if you don't know what atrophy is, it's basically your process in your body when your muscles starts breaking down. And we don't want that, because that will means that we will lose our physique while cutting. And this is what most influencers do. They will just bulk a lot and then will cut down and they will lose a lot of muscle mass and fat because of it. So if you don't want to do this, get on a higher frequency split. Now this will apply only on natural lifters, because if you're enhanced, obviously this doesn't apply to you. So if you're natural, this is way important for you. So listen closely. The second thing you have to try is go for lower volume. I'm not talking about one set. I'm talking about lower volume that you can recover from. Because when you're cutting, like I said, you have lower calories. And that means you have applying a lot of fatigue on you. And you cannot recover that well when you're cutting. So you have to lower the volume and also lower the reps. That are the things that are fatiguing on your body. And if you're going to lower the volume, lower the reps, you can recover better and sustain muscle mass and keep going. Many people, what they will do, they will cut and they will see decrease in the strength. But if you actually think about your program, if you actually know how to program it well, you can maintain your strength or even progress while cutting. And this is a paradox I see on myself. When I was cutting a little bit, I saw that I didn't lose strength, but I maintained or even progressed because I did these things that I'm gonna tell you. So lower the volume, lower the reps, and then increase your rest between sets. Because when you're resting only 1 minute, that is way too low and you cannot progress that way. Now you might say that resting only 1 minute will help you with this because you can lift more weight. But if you're going to rest 3 minutes or more, you will see that you can add extra 1 or 2 reps just by resting more. And this will help you a lot in the long term. So rest more, rest between 3 or even more minutes per set. Just when you're ready, that is the time when you can go and push it. And also, the last important thing when it comes to training is track your workouts. Please, many people are going in the gym and they will just go there mindlessly, just do some exercises, do 4 sets of 12, not even counting how many reps they did. They try maybe a little bit and then they will fuck off and go well. So what you have to do is go on some website or download some app, or even write on your notes how much weights you did before on those exercises. If you will know this, and don't bullshit yourself, you will not remember this, okay? Don't bullshit yourself. Basically, every time you will do set, just take a note app and write it down. How much reps you did and what weight you did on those exercises. This will be game changer because now you know what weights you did. And when you're going to do this, you will progress more and more because that way you will not be stuck at 20 kg for your lateral raises for months. You will know, oh, I did 8 reps, so now I can increase weight. You will increase it. And this is a cycle where you will progress and progress because many people, what they will do, they will track only diet. And for some reason, they skip out their workouts. Like, I don't understand this method because this is from a guys who are training on steroids. What they will do, they will track their calories perfectly to the every gram. But when it comes to their training, they will train just push-pull legs and they will do 4 sets of 12 and just basically do a little bit, but they can grow without even trying. They can grow just sitting on their ass just by taking steroids. But if you're natural, that isn't the case. You have to give your body stimulus. So that's why for natural lifters, optimizing it and getting your training right is the most important thing. And if you want to help with this, comment down below or check the first link in the bio and I will help you with this because getting right full body workout is the hardest thing. So we can move on, and the last part of this training is you have to be consistent. You don't want to switch every time new exercise, because if you're going to watch another Jeff Nippard video and then watch it again and they will switch up a few exercises that this is the best, that is the best, and if you're going to do this, you will stack and stop your progress. You don't want to stop your progress because of some Jeff Nippard video. Just keep your training right. Don't change it for at least 3 months, please, because that will stall your progress. And when you're cutting, this is important because you don't want to be changing exercise. You want to be just on the same plan and do it over and progress. So that will help you a lot. Now, to not waste your time, we go to sleep. I will just mention some tips quickly and briefly. You want to sleep as much as possible when you're cutting down, because sleep is very important. Now, you're not building muscle while sleeping. That is the common myth that people think. You're building muscle after your training. So it's typically like 24 to 88 hours, 48 hours after your training. So basically 2 days. And that's why you have to optimize for not atrophy your muscle. And that means you will train more often. That's why we talk about full body. And if you want to maximize it, sleeping well will help you with this. Because in sleep, there are a lot of important things that will happen in your body. And this, when you can recover properly, you will maintain your muscle mass and you will reduce your cortisol, which is fatigue and stuff like this. So please, get your sleep right. Sleep more than 8 hours while you're cutting. If you're bulking, then obviously you can sleep a little bit less, but you will gain more fat. And that is that is a fact. So if you're sleeping less, you will pack more fat. So get in your mind that sleeping well is your #1 priority when it comes to getting lean before the summer. Now, also, you want to have your room cold, dark, and you don't want to have blue light before sleep. You probably know this, you already watched some Huberman's videos or some crazy things like that. So get your sleep consistent and probably try to sleep more. That is the sleep part. It is really important, but don't mess it up. And the last thing is your diet. Now, this is important when you're cutting, and if you're maintaining, diet is not as important as you think. But if you're cutting, seriously cutting, tracking your calories is obviously the thing. But if I was you and I didn't want to track my calories, what I would do is basically eat chicken or lean beef with some potatoes and some vegetables. And basically when you're gonna eat this, you will not overeat, because if you're going to overeat chicken and beef with a lot of veggies, that is literally impossible to overeat. And this will help you to get lean fast without tracking your calories. Just make sure to know, track one day and then basically eat the same things, and you will be preferably right. Because when you're cutting down, you want to have a lot of protein and a lot of carbs. And if you're not having a lot of protein, you will lose the muscle mass. So everything what I taught in this video is really important. Just to quickly mention all of these things that I said in this video. So training is important. You have to have higher frequency split when you're cutting. Preferably you want to have higher frequency split even when you're bulking or maintaining. That is the important thing for natural lifters. Then you want to lower the volume, you want to lower the reps, and also you want to track your workout and be consistent. The sleep part, you want to get as much sleep as possible to maintain muscle mass, because that will also help you to recover better. And when you're cutting, recovery is a little bit low, so you want to sleep more. And the last part is your diet. If you want, you can track one day what you eat and basically eat the same meals over and over once you get that desired body weight. Just track it, ask ChatGPT. It's that simple. Ask it, I want to cut this much weight, I am this height, and it will give you a lot of things, a lot of data. Just track one day and you will see that this I have to eat, so you will eat every day the same things. So consistency compounds, and if you're going to do everything that I said in this video, I have no doubt you're gonna be shredded. I'm also shredding up, I'm getting lean. I'm not as shredded as I could be, but I will get it. So if you enjoyed this video, if this helped you somewhat, give it a like, give it a subscribe, and let me know if this video was helpful. See you in the next one.